Hi, thanks for joining us today. I'm Tracey Christensen, and joining me is Joel Christensen and Kim Nelson from the Now I Can Foundation. Thanks for being here, both of you. At 11, we like to bring you information about local charities serving in our community. And today is a unique experience because Now I Can is a charity that Joel and I founded, inspired by our daughter. Joel, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, Now I Can is a nonprofit foundation that provides physical therapy services for disabled children and adults. Our daughter Colby was born with cerebral palsy, and we had gone the traditional route of therapy and not seen a lot of progress in her development through those years. And back several years ago, we took a trip to Poland for a special session of therapy and really saw a lot of great progress. And Colby came home from that session saying, now I can do this and now I can do that, things she hadn't been able to do before. And that prompted us and led us to start the Now I Can Foundation here locally so we could help children in the Utah area and elsewhere.
So trying to replicate that intensive model of therapy that we discovered, the therapy at Now I Can really is different than traditional therapy.
It is. The traditional therapy, we'd meet with the therapist once or twice a month for an hour, 30 minutes at a time. Our model at Now I Can is the children come for three weeks and spend 4 hours a day doing therapy, a really intensive session of therapy. The kids get really tired, but they see a lot of progress at the end of that session,
which is really motivating for them and for their families. Exactly. And at Now I Can, because we're a charity, we help to provide funds for families that can't afford to pay.
And that's been great. We have a lot of great community partners and individuals who have donated Now I Can, who allow us to help these families that can't afford the therapy because it's expensive to provide therapy for these kids. But these partners have really helped us to provide grants to these families so that they can get the therapy that they need. And
one donor is Kim Nelson, who's also on the board of directors of Now I Can, and here to talk about a fundraiser coming up.
Yes, Tracy, on Saturday, May 19th, it's going to be Now I Can's 4th annual Run to Walk. It's going to be located at the Now I Can Center, which is on the corner of Freedom Boulevard and University Avenue. And we're going to be having 2 different runs. The first will be a 5K, which will begin at 8 a.m., which is $15, and it's going to be for maybe the more serious runner or those that really want to compete, because there will be prizes for those that finish in different categories. And then there will also be a 1K walk, which will have many of our kids from Now I Can that will be there with their families, and you'll be able to meet them and things. And that begins at 8:20, and that's $10. And we're just really excited. It's an event that has a lot of energy and enthusiasm. And last year we had 600 runners, and we're hoping for 1,000 or beyond that this year. And there's live music and drawings. And it's just a really great event. And the proceeds of that event go, as Joel mentioned, to help provide additional funds to allow therapy for kids that may not be able to afford it or have the insurance coverage that they need.
It really is a fun day. I love to see all the families out there supporting, and it's just a good community feeling. So there's a lot of runs in our community. So why should someone choose to do the Run to Walk on the 19th?
Well, I think it's just a great opportunity to give back to the community. I mean, here Now I Can is giving back to the children within the community by allowing children to get therapy that they need to maybe just be able to lift their head or take one step that they haven't been able to do previously. And these funds go to help those kids. And so it's just a great opportunity to come out. It's local. It's a 5K, which doesn't take a lot of time, but it'll be a beautiful Saturday morning. And I just think that people want to come and help support our cause.
How can they register?
They can go to runtowalk.com and register. And I should mention that if they do in teams, that there's discounts provided for 5 or plus runners. So we encourage families, companies, wards, whatever, to come out and join us.
Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Joel. And thank you for joining us. Please be with us next time here on 11. If you'd like more information about Now I Can or other organizations in the community, you can go to KBYU11.org and click on the Community tab. Thanks.